anything so bad that you would want to disappear and never be tracked down? Here are some of the most insane stories of people who faked their own deaths.
First of all, why do you want to kill yourself? That is so freaking... Oh my god, that's so freaking retarded. Why would you do that? Arthur Bennett.
Accused of sexual assault charges in 1994. In February of the same year, his trailer burnt to the ground and a charred body was found, and officials assumed he was dead. With the help of his family, Bennett moved to Hurricane, Utah, dyed his hair red, and wore blue contacts over his brown eyes, and taking the name of Joe Benson. He was eventually accused of molesting his daughters and a neighbor's daughter when his fingerprints were run and his identity was discovered.
Why would you sexually abuse your daughters? That's just really wrong, guys. Incredibly wrong, guys. Never do this. Of course you never will, because you're all freaking retarded. Gotcha. But seriously, guys, don't do this. You might go to jail, and you'll end up like this guy.
And pled guilty in 98 and had to deal with being court-martialed in 99. In 1999, he hung himself in his cell. The charred body from 1994? It was never identified. Ken Kesey.
Why are people in the world so dumb at times? Why, guys? Don't be dumb. Be smart. Never do this. And why would you? Is there something controlling your mind or something? Is there a possession you have with killing or sexually abusing your people? Like, come on. You are weird if you do this. 'Cause you've got to know something over this. Okay, guys.
Ken Kesey is best known for being the author of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and he was also an active participant in the CIA's program studying the effects of LSD. Kesey was arrested for possessing marijuana in 1965 and decided to fake his...
Guys, do not smoke, guys. You all know it's bad for you, and if you go way too far with this, it might actually kill you. But like one time, my brother was smoking so much that he got to go to a hospital because his lungs were not working well. But luckily we survived, which is awesome.
his own death to avoid jail time. Kesey's friends helped smuggle him to Mexico, where he lived for 8 months. It wasn't until he tried re-entering the United States when he was arrested and put in jail for 5 months.
Guys, I'm not a criminal or something, but why did you even try to go to America? That is so dumb. You know they're gonna catch you. You know America's smarter than you. So shut the.
Benny Wint.
Okay.
Benny Wint thought he was a wanted man on drug charges, so on the night before his wedding to a woman named Patricia Hollingsworth in 1989, he went for a swim and never came back. He left behind a fiancée, an ex-wife, and a young son, all who mourned him. 20 years later, he confessed to his fake death after being pulled over for a broken bulb. Turns out he remarried and had a 17-year-old son, all while living under the name William Sweet.
Why would you freaking fake your own death? Because of a stupid car light bulb. Like, you could get pulled over by that. But come on, that's so stupid. Oh my god. Fake your own death for a freaking light bulb, bro. Oh gosh. People these days. What a retarded world.
Philip Sasaraga. Philip Sasaraga was in the Royal Artillery when he was rejected from the Special Air Service twice. He faked his own death in 1993 while claiming to detonate a bomb in Bosnia. He took on the name of Ton Carew and even wrote a book called Jihad, which was released the day before 9/11. The timing was perfect as Caro claimed to be an expert on the terrorist attacks, which led to a lot of interviews. Cesarigo was found out when his...
So you're saying this guy might have been part in 9/11? You guys are so wrong! Why are people so wrong in this world? Come on, live in peace. God.
in the midst of all the publicity. Alison Matera.
Oh my gosh.
Alison Matera was a part of a church that she wanted out of. Instead of just telling the pastor that she wanted to leave, she told the church members that she was dying of cancer. She kept up the lie for a year and finally stopped going to church.
Honestly, why would you tell your friends in a church to to tell them you're dying of cancer? Like, honestly, that freaked me out. If I was one of your friends, I'll do something for you.
Church. She told the congregation that she had checked into hospice to die. She posed as a nurse and called the pastor to tell him that Matera had died. Then he received a call from Matera herself.
Okay, guys. First thing of all, you could tell the pastor that you're leaving church, but the only thing you can't do is stop believing in God. Guys, this is not even a joke. Please always believe in God. God is the reason why we're all here. Now, let's continue. And something else. Why did the doctor follow her? Oh my god, this woman is so dumb.
Posing as a family member making the funeral arrangements. On the day of the funeral, Matera showed up posing as her sister. The church wasn't fooled, and cops arrived at Matera's apartment where she finally confessed to the lie.
Like, guys, don't you know your plans will obviously somehow get discovered? I mean, like, wow, these people are dumb.
The story of William Grove is odd in the fact that he poses his own murderer. He was a prominent attorney in Nashville at the time of his disappearance on November 19th, 2008. After his wife reported him missing and the police found his wallet and leather jacket. To make sure he came across as surely dead, he called police claiming to be his own murderer on November 24th. Unfortunately for Grove, police matched his voice to his outgoing voicemail message and he was found in Missoula.
Guys, why can't people stop murdering? Do you just not know the concept? Oh my gosh. Like, seriously, dude. You have to learn how to be respectful to life. I mean, like, honestly, these people are really dumb. Okay. Oh.
Went under and faked his own death in 1987, thus allowing his wife to collect over $250,000 in life insurance. He remarried his wife in Sri Lanka using a phony name and passport and even fathered a fourth child. He was eventually caught trying to re-enter into Singapore in 2007. He was jailed for 3 years and his wife divorced him.
Of course, your wife will divorce you for doing such a thing. Like, don't you think so, guys? Like, honestly, that's really dumb to think of, and people in this world are really, really dumb at times. So, just don't follow what these people are doing, okay? That's all we want you to do. Okay.
Corey Taylor. We can relate to Corey Taylor in the fact that we don't like paying our cell phone bills. He was so irate with the service and not wanting to pay his cell phone bill to Verizon that he had a friend fax a doctor death certificate to the cell phone company. Eventually, Verizon found out and Taylor had to pay the $175 that he owed them.
Guys, just pay your cell phone bills. Honestly, don't be really dumb to do such a freaking thing that nobody wants you to do, alright? Don't be such a crap ball and just do all this, cause you could get arrested for not. Actually, I don't know about that, But let's just get into the video.
$1 that he owed them. He tried to be a champion for the disgruntled consumer and said, I bet I sent a definite message about how much people hate being strapped to a cell phone that doesn't work.
Okay, really, why did you even send a message? Because they could see. Oh my god. People these days. People don't think these days, honestly.
Whatever. Jose Sanchez. Hugo Jose Sanchez worked for HMV, a major British retail store. He pretended to die of a heart attack so he could move his family to Costa Rica. HMV bought the lie and moved his family to Ecuador, and his wife started benefiting from his pension. However, the ruse was exposed when one of Sanchez's friends tried to use his HMV discount card and tried to call Sanchez from the police station. Hugo hung up as soon as the call was received, and the police were able to track the call and find Sanchez to arrest him.
Like, honestly, why would you fake your death? Like I said at the start of the video. And why would you fake going somewhere? I mean, of course you don't want to get arrested. I already know that. But the point is, never do it in the first place. Dumb piece of crap ball. Oh, sorry guys.
Lord Timothy Dexter was born in 1748 and wrote a book at the age of 50 called A Pickle for the Knowing Ones, or Plain Truths in a Homespun Dress. Though he had to give away his book at first, it eventually became popular and was reprinted in 8 editions. He wondered what people would do if he died, so he wrote his own death announcement and had it printed in the paper. Over 3,000 people showed up to his fake funeral. He was upset that his wife didn't openly grieve or cry, and later reappeared to beat her with a cane.
Okay, why would you beat up your wife? Actually, you actually did like, she didn't cry or anything. I'll be mad if my wife did that, but I'll never beat her up. Never in my life. But anyway guys, if you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and smash that like button and go ahead and subscribe. You know what's on the team. Join the crazy StUfY group and have great manners. Never do this, guys. Never smoke. Never. So have a great as F day. Peace out.